Hey, and welcome to another Transformers video review, and today I'm taking a look at the Titan's Return Powermaster Prime with Apex. And Apex is this little dude down here. Look at him, he's so cute next to his giant truck mode. So yeah, in the box you get obviously Powermaster Prime, Apex, two of these guns which figures can sit in, like so. All good. Just take those off for now, put those to the side. And you get these two guns here as well. Which, if you have the Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus figure, these are his guns. They still do the combining to make a staff, except that there's nothing on the end to put there. I suppose you could put these on there. Make some sort of bizarre staff weapon that can shoot you. But yeah, he can't even hold it in his robot mode, so do that as you will. So yeah, here we have Apex. He is a tiny little dude. He's really small, and he has a giant head on his back, which is I think Optimus's Prime. I can't remember what Optimus's Prime was called before he got the Matrix. It's eluding me. So yeah, as you can see, red, grey and blue with a silver painted face with nice blue eyes. So yeah, so he can sit inside the cockpit of the cab. Just open it up. You see there's a little slot here. You just tap that into there, so you just sit him down. And then he goes. And you can have him driving. So yeah, take him out of there for now, because we're now going to go into robot mode. So I'll just turn him into his head, like so. I'll just put him to one side. Then as I've got the cab open, I will get out his head. The head, fold this panel in, and close that up. Then come to the back of the figure. All nice and cool. All plastic painted apart from the stripe down the side. He has 18 usable peg holes in his vehicle mode, so you can stand him up on like that. There are more pegs on him than 18, but it's only 18 that are actually, you know, you say usable. Like it looks a bit stupid having him stand on the side of that there. It's more for its base mode, which you'll do after robot. So come to the back, and you want to grab these panels. Let's go up a bit. Grab these panels at the side and give them a tug outwards. Come on. So those come out to the sides. Just basically leave them like that for a while. I have to move the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. Then come to these top panels here at the front. Just unpeg them from the rest of the leg assembly here, and these just fold up like that, and this just unpegs like so to form the arms. As he's an Ultra Magnus repaint, he does transform exactly like Ultra Magnus. So if you've got Ultra Magnus already from Combiner Wars, you already know how he's going to transform. Just fold these down, untap his legs, fold up his chest armor, fold down the rest of his legs, then pull up and swing it around, so the tab that was holding him down here, that tab there, where my finger is, goes into that tab hole there. Then the foot comes down, and this panel just swings around like so. Before you do that, put the shin guard in place. That's one leg done. Let's do the other one. Got his foot. Yeah, as I've already got the Ultra Magnus figure, this transformation scheme for me was a little bit disappointing because it is pretty much exactly the same, with like tiny minor differences like the shins here. the lower legs. For some reason that doesn't want to tab together, so I'll have to leave it. That's why it's not tabbed in properly. Nope, it still doesn't want to do it. Oh well. So yeah, fold down this, fold this up. As you've got the cab up in the air here, just unpeg it, swing it round, fold it down, and push at the back here. Like so. Let's tab it into place. Bend you back down again. Right his waist. Tab his arms in. Then obviously fold up the helmet to receive the headmaster. Like so. He just tabs in at the bottom there and at the back. And that will flip over. Like so. And then that flips up to give him his chest detail. And yeah, there is Powermaster Prime, and he is an imposing bot. Very nice bot as well. As I say, the too many similarities to Ultra Magnus kind of ruin the transformation, but if you don't have Ultra Magnus, then he's a brilliant figure. So obviously you can arm him. He's got these guns he can hold, or you can put them to give him a G1 look. Just put them on his shoulders. You can give him the guns, like so. He doesn't quite like to hold them, especially as the way that they have to go into that hole there first. Then you wrap the hand around and to get him to hold them. And it's not usually a tight connection. You have to figure all the traffic noise outside as well. So yeah, he's all armed up now. He looks like the robot on the card. Ooh. There's his tech specs if you're interested. So yeah. Now as he is a headmaster, he's compatible with all the other headmaster figures, so I will bring him up to the camera lens. And I will bring out Brawn. Swap the heads. Like so. Goes in the exact same way. And there's Headmaster Brawn. But you can't really see anything inside the helmet, so yeah. Headmaster Brawn. And for fun, Headmaster 8-Face. Or Powermaster 8-Face even. Why won't you go in there? There. There, yeah. So I'll put in Optimus again. I'll take his guns out so we can get onto his articulation. So back in you go. And as he's like this, we'll add the headmaster in. Articulation, he's got, as you saw, a head swivel, ratcheting shoulders, in and out, elbow movement, as well as bicep rotation, that's the one I was looking for. No waist joint because of how he transforms. Hips, ratcheting in both directions, nice big heavy ratchets, on his knees, and a little bit of foot. Oh, as well as gripping fingers. So yeah, he is pretty cool. Definitely worth picking him up. Yeah, there's not much more to say about him in this mode. I mean, as you can see, he's pretty much blue, grey and red. Oops. Oh, fluffing everything up. So yeah, let's get on to his base mode. Prepare to be let down even further. This base mode is pretty terrible. So take out the headmaster, Apex, fold away the head. That's no longer needed. You can fold up the little flap there. Then take that up. You're pretty much half returning him into vehicle mode. This is the annoying part. You can either have it like that, or you can pull it out a bit more. I think I have to leave it like that. Make sure you fold out this little stand here from the bottom. And fold down his waist, fold his legs forward, like so, leave those like that. Take off the guns I forgot to do. Putting his arms straight up, like that. Then come to his legs, unfold them, fold away the feet, and that just goes down like so. This is from his instructions. You can fudge it yourself and get your own base mode, but I'm not too keen on the base modes. I don't have the shelf space for them, so I don't really bother with them. So yeah, that is pretty much his base mode. Just tap it all together, make sure it's all nice and flat, like so. Of course you can add the turrets, like so. We have Brawn, Mind Wipe even. You can come man that one, and Brawn can come man that one. And we'll have Apex staying on one of the many ports that are on this. So yeah, and yeah. There's Wheelie making good use of one of the bays. There are places you can put the guns as well. You can get back in there. It doesn't want to. No. So you go back up there. You can use the hands again to hold the guns up like that. But yeah, it's all up to you. That's his base mode. Not very imaginative. It's just basically him sitting with his legs folded behind him, lying with his legs folded out to one side, holding his arms up. It's not exactly the most imaginative base mode, but it's a base mode. I mean, you can have Wheelie in there as well, like some sort of repair bay. All sorts of stuff you can do with it, but yeah, definitely a figure worth getting. So yeah, as we've got there, you can have him there and have his vehicle there, or if you want you can have him, just stick him in his gun mode, take that out of there, pull him back up to his head. Stick him in. I probably won't review Wave 2 of them because it's just 2 repaints and these 2 new figures, and yeah, you can see both new figures on there, so yeah. Cannon mode. There's 8 faces cannon mode. So yeah, all sorts of integration. Definitely a figure worth getting if you don't have Powermaster Prime. I don't. My review of him was a borrowed copy, so this is the closest thing I'm going to have to a Powermaster Prime until I can stump up the money to get the G1 version. But yeah, he's all sorts of cool. Definitely worth the money. Yeah, grab him when you can. Okay, if you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to do the usual stuff down there. And I'll see you next time. See you later.